You know, we spent a great deal of time last week talking about elections. And I'd just like to remind some of my colleagues that the statewide primary election for the Republican presidential selection in Michigan is 1 week from today, as if we could all forget. Yes, that Republican primary election, the completely unnecessary one that is going to cost Michigan taxpayers $10 million. The one that those of us on this side of the aisle tried to tell you could and should be done through a caucus instead, so that Michigan taxpayers wouldn't have to foot the bill. Not only didn't you listen, but you went so far as to play games with the primary, to window dress your taxpayer-funded $10 million closed Republican primary by including an unchallenged President Obama on it, even though the Democratic Party made it perfectly clear that that action was unnecessary, unwanted, and unhelpful due to the fact that every other party is selecting their nominees through privately paid for caucuses. It was disappointing that you wouldn't agree to save taxpayers $10 million this year by paying for your own presidential nomination process. But it was simply ridiculous that you'd go so far as to fabricate a Democratic primary to hide your actions behind some phony bipartisan election. In the end, the voters will see your actions for what they were, games. And since you chose to play games with Michigan's elections, don't be surprised if voters choose to play games with your phony primary as well. I ask my comments be printed in the Journal.